Have you ever just been so unbelievably disappointed with your very well-off and privileged life? I really should quit my job and, of all things, ride and ruin, potentially kill a horse by taking it cross-country. Yeah, baby, you heard that right. Hey bitch, and welcome back to another video of me talking about people I hate, more specifically one individual person for this video.
I quit my six-figure tech job in Austin, Texas to ride a horse across the country.
Another moron riding their horse across the country for clicks and views because they think it's cool. If any of you guys are unfamiliar with this TikTok account, 2RAW2RIDE, 2RAW2RIDE, the name literally sounds like it belongs on a different platform, if you know what I mean. Basically, it's a random dude who knows very little about horses who decided that, oh, brilliant, I'm gonna get clicks and views and become internet famous by riding a horse 2,100 miles across the country from Austin, Texas to Seattle, Washington. And oh, what do you think? Do you think this guy's meaning he's gonna ride the horse 2,000 miles in a year? Maybe that wouldn't be so bad, right? No. If you thought this guy was reasonable, well, where have you been? Because really all we talk about on this channel is unreasonable people. People like this is the reason why I deleted my social medias. And I'm just being honest, I cannot see this every day. Imagine sitting down and seeing just the dumbest possible people on a daily basis on the internet.
So I found this guy on Craigslist. Owner wanted about $4 grand for it, and he was looking at Bastrop, Texas, about 40 miles away from Austin. So I decided to go check it out.
It's always Craigslist. It's always Craigslist, you guys. I don't know if you guys have seen my Craigslist horse ads series, but it's always Craigslist. If you're gonna sell your horse on Craigslist, at least be a responsible person and don't sell it to somebody like this, please.
So here it is. It's a painted Tennessee Walker. As you can see, black and white, black and white, black and white.
Bro doesn't even get the color right. What? If you don't even know your colors, please don't even attempt to put a saddle on a horse, okay?
Beautiful horse. I'd heard about these guys before, but never ridden one. So here I am riding this guy. And I gotta say, these are super comfortable horses. You know, one of my criteria for a horse that can carry me 100 miles is he's gotta be comfortable. I'm gonna have my ass on the saddle about 10 hours a day. I want to be in comfort, and second thing, he's got to be enduring. I rode this guy pretty well, and he seemed to be fine.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I love it when people who know nothing about horses talk about their endurance. No, you do realize that horses have to be conditioned to travel those lengthy distances, right? You cannot just ride a horse 2,000 miles and expect that that's not going to negatively affect their health in any way. The fact that this guy genuinely thinks that this is just something that horses should be capable of doing without being properly conditioned. This is the equivalent of somebody who's never trained for a marathon in their entire life going out and deciding that they can run 15 miles in one day. Also, there is such a thing as endurance horses, and guess what? Those horses are conditioned and trained for years, okay? Years. I know endurance riders. It is no mean feat to train a horse to do that. It takes them years to condition those horses to be in top physical condition to take on those 50-mile races. And those are just 50-mile races, much less 2,000.
And last thing is, he's got to be brave, he's got to be courageous, not spooked by anything. And he seemed fine. I wanted $3 grand, so let's see what the owner wants to do. Right,
because we know everything about a horse from one ride, you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. They accepted my offer for $3,000 and I'm buying the horse. Here he is getting checked out by the vet. And here I am picking up cash money, 3,000 big ones. that we agreed on. And they were bringing the horse from Bastrop all the way to Hutto, which is about 30 minutes north of Austin, which is where he's going to be staying for the next 30 days while I prepare him and myself for the perilous journey ahead of us.
Imagine thinking that you can condition a horse to go 2,000 miles in just 30 days. Like, imagine, dude, imagine a bodybuilder comes up to you and you're just some scrawny little nothing nobody and they say, okay, you're competing at Mr. Olympia in 30 days. Good luck.
And there's the beautiful and handsome boy, 13-year-old Tennessee Walker Gelding. Black and white with a blue eye on the right side. And here he is making friends. Follow my journey. I quit my 6-figure tech job in Austin, Texas to ride a horse across the country.
Oh my God, wow, no way. You're so cool. If only I could be as cool as this guy. Oh, this guy's so cool. Oh my God. You quit your job, your 6-figure job, to ride a horse across the country. That is just like the lamest possible shit I've ever heard. Also, I don't believe that this guy was making 6 figures. And truly, honestly, if someone was paying you 6 figures, thank God you left, because this guy is clearly one of the worst decision makers I've ever seen and incredibly undeserving of that 6-figure income.
I'm going to be leaving on Sunday, April 9th in Zilka Park in Austin, Texas. And the rules are simple. I'm giving myself 100 days. It has to be self-supported and no money for lodging. I'm going to go through Texas, New Mexico, Colorado, Wyoming, Montana, Idaho, and Washington State. Make sure to follow my journey on TikTok and Instagram.
So clearly, if you can't tell by now, this guy is only doing this because he's trying to become Instagram and TikTok famous at the expense of a horse's life and health. This is not something that he's doing for self-discovery, because otherwise he wouldn't be videotaping it.
2RAW2RIDE is blazing his own trail starting this weekend. He quit his job in Austin, as he just said, and he's heading off on a solo, self-supported trip to Seattle, all on horseback. He's got a goal of hitting his destination in 100 days. 2RAW tells the CBS Austin his journey has been his destiny since birth.
In my family, the Berteaux have a family tradition that the eldest son of each generation has to do a great adventure. The plan is Texas, New Mexico, Colorado, Wyoming, Montana, Idaho, and then Washington State, and end up in Seattle.
2RAW and his horse, Sayak, will take off from Zilker this Friday. That puts him in Seattle by mid-July, if my calculations are right. He has been prepping for the different weather he might encounter. He has also taken off one day during the week to make sure he rests up. If you'd like to follow his journey, head to cbsaustin.com for the links.
I see fear in that horse's eyes.
He doesn't seem amused. He's like, really?
I don't think anyone asked him for consent.
How are we getting back?
Dude, you know it's bad when even people on the news who don't know anything about horses are making fun of you. Even these news anchors who don't know anything about horses know that this is bad for the horse and for the horse's health. He's just a joke. People are just making fun of him for not realizing how bad and how stupid this is. And honestly, if police don't lock up this guy for animal cruelty charges for when he inevitably injures or kills this horse, I will move.
So here you see me. I'm in Zilka Park in downtown Austin, Texas, and putting on the saddle. I mean, this saddle must weigh at least 60 pounds with all the gear I've got on. And I've got a video coming too, explaining all the gear I've got on.
All of that weight is way too much for this horse to carry. It's beyond the 20% rule. You're only supposed to weigh within 20% of the horse's overall body weight for a normal, healthy horse, including your tack. This guy clearly has surpassed the weight limits for this horse. He's overloading the horse and overstressing the horse already. Not to mention, he's literally riding the horse 2,000 miles.
Here I am, on the horse. There's no turning back now.
There is turning back. You know what? You're wrong. You could turn back, literally at any moment.
Met Steve will run down the road. He was working on some cattle stuff, and he offered some water for Cheyenne. So we started talking, and the ranch has been in his family since the 1870s.
Because the reason I'm thinking is, I ran into town, so you got
my jeans were ripped to fuck, and I was riding raw, no pun intended. So Steve graciously offered to bring me to Walmart to get a nice pair of Wranglers. So here we are in Walmart. brand new pair of Wrangler jeans. That was supposed to be a water stop. After 3 hours and 2 new friends talking about the ranching life, I headed back in the room. Sometimes you meet people you feel like you're destined to meet them. Steve came by later on that evening after I set camp with a 30-gallon bucket of water, 2 beers, and we practically jokes for an hour. Thank you so much, Steve. I love you, buddy. I've got this salt brick. You never know when you have to take off a shoe, so got one of those because my hoof pick would never do it. Got some Banamine, some other immediate response thing for if he gets a colic or anything like that. Fly spray, thrush buster, some salt just in case, hair comb, horse brush, hoof pick, groomer. It's pretty good. Some hobbles, haven't had to use them yet. I have some vet wrap, some biofreeze. Got some corn oil that I add to his food.
What is this horse gonna eat? Where's this horse gonna drink water? Dude, this horse is not going to get enough food. This guy doesn't bring any grain or hay with him. The only thing he has is oil. Wow. How nutritious. But the horse also is going to be chronically dehydrated. The horse is going to starve. He's riding the horse for 10 hours a day. And then when the horse is not being ridden, the horse, if it's lucky enough, is dropped off in a location with grass and is maybe able to graze enough grass to meet its nutritional megacalorie requirements, if that. It's going to be up all day and night just trying to survive. God, this guy's so cool. Oh, it's so cool that you get to starve a horse.
Got a mosquito net, a halter, lead rope, and a good boy. A Tucker Trooper saddle, $200 off Craigslist, great deal, $1,500 saddle.
I mean, not that it matters, but you know that that saddle is not properly fitted to the horse either. But to be honest, that's the least of this guy's problems. Some
Banana Republic Pima cotton shirts, very comfortable, and 4 pairs of wool socks and a couple underwear. That's about it. One of you been asking me about those chaps. I got them at Slade Saddle Shop. They're custom made.
Oh God, Slate Saddle Shop. Yes. Because you know what's so important? It's so important to look good while we're killing a horse on the road.
I am, yep. Oh, did you really?
John came by to say hi. He stopped on the side of the road and said hi and good luck. And he also told me that people have been taking pictures of me on the side of the road and posting it on the Lano Facebook group.
Apparently they're waiting for me. Apparently a bunch of people are waiting for me at Lano.
Finally made it to Lano. My Own Escort, ladies and gents.
This is literally what this guy wants. He is doing this whole spectacle to become famous. That's the whole reason he's doing this. It's an outlandish, outrageous, abusive thing for him to do that garners a bunch of attention from random people who don't know anything about animal health, safety, or wellness. So most people think, oh yeah, gee, it's a horse. Horses are invincible pieces of machinery that can just travel for immense distances and never be injured. Yeah, you want to know something? Horses in the Western days, which is what these people probably are using as a reference to say that this type of shit is okay, those horses did not live very long. It's just so depressing to see so many ignorant people back this guy and think that this is okay when all that this guy is doing is abusing a horse for social media views.
As I'm making my way through Texas, I'm just so grateful for all this good old Southern hospitality. Onwards!
So this guy apparently has been getting tons of criticism and backlash, rightfully so, but he hasn't posted about his horse for more than, I think, 13 days, and he never shows clear photos or shots of his horse so that way people know that his horse is okay and in good condition. Why? Because it's probably not, because the horse is not trained or conditioned properly to be able to travel these insane distances, and also the horse is chronically dehydrated, malnourished, not getting enough food. The horse's body is going to start deteriorating, and I think that's exactly what's been happening, and that's why he hasn't posted anything for like 15 days. Now, a lot of you guys want my opinion on if I think that a vet cleared this horse, so I decided to give my opinion at the very end. No, I don't. I don't believe believe that a veterinarian cleared this horse. He may have had a PPE done when he purchased the horse, which I doubt because he only paid $3,000 for the horse. And it's just really rare that you find somebody who pays $3,000 for a horse and knows so little about them that actually takes the time and pays for a PPE. So no, I don't believe he ever had a vet check in the first place. And I think that he's just full of shit because now he's being called out by all these people on the internet who are saying that this is abuse and it's wrong. And he's not getting all the love and support that he was originally getting. And now I think he's probably experiencing a bunch of hurdles and setbacks because the horse is probably lame, malnourished, dehydrated, whatever. And I think that the journey is a lot harder than what he originally anticipated it being. So not only is this insanely delusional and cruel and abusive, it's just dumb. I don't care if you choose to go out in the desert and die, but I care that you're dragging a helpless animal into this with you who doesn't have a choice. Do I think he's gonna make the journey? No, I think he's probably gonna quit. And I think this is what I'm calling it out now. I guarantee you, this guy's going to quit and he's gonna say that the reason he quit was because of haters or people attacking him or his horse. And I think that the reason he's going to quit is because it's probably a lot harder than he anticipated, and he probably doesn't want to go to jail for animal cruelty charges when he inevitably kills this horse. That's pretty much my take on this, you guys. That's how I feel. I just want to say this video was unexpected, and it kind of takes away from the limelight of my last video. So if you guys please, you should go watch my last video because I put so much work and effort into it, and I really love that I'm bringing back my Unsolved and Unkempt series. Also, you guys can follow me on Patreon or YouTube members for extra horse content, so definitely check it out over there. But otherwise, yeah. 2RAW2RIDE should be banned from all social media platforms, and he should be investigated by the ASPCA for animal cruelty. And that's how I personally feel. This is not a cute story. This is animal abuse. Point blank, period.